What is up, Scorpio? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so take what resonates. They're timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner. I do offer personal readings. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session or mentoring, you can book it down below through my website in the description box. I'll probably be throwing up a promo on my site, so just look at the banner for the discount code. If you want to join Patreon, that's where I do a lot of mentoring, the monthly readings, energy shift readings, and moon cycle readings, so check out that link. And check out Vimeo if you want access to the monthlies there too. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you see when I post and when I go live. And be on the lookout for the upcoming vlog channel that we're going to be building. So I'm excited for that. But let's get into it. Scorpio. You've really been calling me to do this reading. I was actually going to start with fire signs, but I'm really called to start with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I really want to use Witch's Tarot for you. So let's get into it, Scorpio. I feel a lot of ending of cycles and not yet in the new one, kind of like hangman energy, like kind of chilling in the void, about to start something new, which is really nice. Not quite sure where you're going yet and trying to surrender to it. So I feel a good portion of the collective is struggling with that surrender, but getting to the place of accepting it, right? Things are starting to become easier, right? That's nice. That's really nice. Show me what I most need to see for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please, for Scorpio. It's her reminiscing. Some of you are actually reflecting on the cycles you're closing out right now. Yeah, so we have the Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles is literally known as the card of analyzing in tarot. It's also the card of failure. In reverse, to me, it's also the things that we're no longer investing in. So whatever cycle you close out, you're kind of looking at it like, that's something I don't want to give energy to anymore, because I'm realizing the things that are truly aligned with me. Two of Cups, whether it be a relationship or whether it just be you balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy, realizing the things that most resonate with you, the things that you want to call in to yourself because they're more authentic to you, whether it be connections, whether it be a new job, whether it be a new way of bringing in a stable income or a stable environment or a stable sense of self, right? Self-care. This is really nice. But this is that in between, right? So we're closing out the cycle and trying to plan the things that are most aligned with your most authentic self. I really like this. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. Sorry if I'm talking really loud. As soon as I started your reading, my ears kept popping. I did get a microphone on my camera though, so that should help with the echo that was in the room. So please let me know. So let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Your condolences. Condolences. Some of you that might be literal, others of you it's in regards to the passing of an old version of self, mourning the loss of whether it be a connection, another person, a job, or something internally, right? And this doesn't have to be for your sun, moon, or rising sign. Like if this is in your second house, if you have Scorpio in your second house, that'd be in regards to your work or your income, right? Seventh house would be like your relationships, okay? First house would be yourself, a version of self, right? So in 12th house would be in sense of like spirituality, your ego, things of that nature, okay? So there's different ways to watch tarot. So look at how to interpret tarot as a viewer. It's something I created down below for you guys. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, exactly. And then Judgment, which is your energy, Scorpio, Pluto energy. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's you knowing intuitively, because you're Scorpio, right? You're super intuitive. You're like the mystic energy of the zodiac, which I absolutely adore. With Judgment here and the Ace of Wands in reverse is delays. It's like you're sitting there and you're like, I know something's coming. Where is it? Why is it not here yet? And with Judgment, it's the soul's call. It's all going to happen and unfold in divine right time. It's time for you to align with what's most authentic to you. Some of you, this has to do with your feminine energy, because my feminine side's getting a little bit more tense than my masculine side, which tells me that if some of you are trying to plan out or dictate what this new beginning is, there's a need to not do that and be more receptive to it, because we receive from feminine energy and we create from masculine. Okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck is Empress in reverse, which is distorted feminine energy, the need to be more receptive. Okay. So just be more receptive. Don't be closed off, okay? Empress is, yes, it's feminine energy, but it's also Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy. So just allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be receptive. Be present. Feminine energy, a really good way to allow yourself to be more balanced in your feminine energy as present tense affirmations. Affirmations of gratitude in general, regardless of feminine or masculine, are always going to help your manifestations come to you quicker. It's kind of like the spoiled brat test. If you're grateful for what you currently have, the universe is kind of like, okay, I'll bring you your next manifestation. It's kind of like giving your kid a gift for their birthday. You're not going to get them another if they're not grateful for the one they got last year. Same thing with manifestation. Let's clarify with Rider Waite. That's funny. The Six of Pentacles and the Empress from the deck behind it was actually attached, which is energy of giving and receiving. It's the energy of balance, balancing out your feminine energy. That's really funny. I'll hold it up so you can see it closer. This is Tarot Illuminati, this particular deck. All the tarot decks I use are linked down below for you guys. But let's continue. I just heard aligning with self. Yeah. So some of you, this is just learning how to fall back. I say fall back because I feel at one point you were really receptive. This feels like if you became too tenacious or too, I want to say involved in something. It's almost like you got blinders into that sense of self-care and sense of really relaxing and remembering how to receive, which is completely understandable because the entire collective was sitting in a lot of distorted masculine for a while and we were working through the masculine energy. Now it's time to balance the two. Okay? Let's look at the Empress. I almost said the feminine. Let's look at the Empress. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. So this is what's creating delays in the movement forward. And that's okay because it's just a pause. It's anything that unfolds, right, unfolds in divine right time. Time is fluid. There's no past. There's no future. Everything's happening in the infinite now, okay? And with the Chariot in reverse, it's just saying that in regards to your particular timeline, you as an individual, not Joe Schmo who's watching this whenever they're watching this, you when you're watching this, in regards to your particular timeline, it's just happening at a later date because it's giving you time for you to balance out your feminine energy, okay? Oy vey. It's definitely a block in the heart space though. Almost like a sense of not, I wouldn't say not good enough. If there's a fear of failure in regards to what you want to bring into your physical reality. So limiting beliefs, right? Yeah, temperance, imbalances. There's a need for moderation. There's a need to heal those aspects. This is 3 major arcanas. This is no wonder why you guys called me to be the first reading today. That's crazy. A lot of divinity going on. This is a really big lesson in regards to allowing yourself to be more receptive so things can unfold how they're meant to be, not how you want to dictate. Just allow yourself to be open to other opportunities because other opportunities might actually have, yeah, star in reverse on the bottom of the deck, missed opportunities. Because you think you know what you want, but your back is actually turned to what's divinely meant for you. And you might miss those opportunities because you have your eyes set on something else. Because you think you know what's meant for you. Just be open and receptive. Look at things like a curious child. And you're going to see that you probably have a lot more options than you realize. And that's what makes life exciting. Enjoy the journey. Let's look at the 10 of Wands. This feels like a forgiving of somebody, but also like a goodbye all at the same time. It could even be a version of self. Yeah, death. Death in reverse, what's underneath it, and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a walking away. It's a walking away, but it's a coming out of the cold all at once, right? So it's kind of like an abandonment, healing that abandonment, but I'm also done with you. And I'm going to go through this transformation. So in regards to the falling away of self, some of you might be addressing your abandonment, rejection, or codependency issues and healing that within self or within an actual dynamic with another individual and letting that go. Integrating that aspect of your shadow. Done. Closing out that chapter, which was a huge thing throughout the collective, was addressing codependency over the last like 4 or 5 months, right? Probably 7 months, honestly, like since January. Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups. Some of you are really confused about what you should be investing in order to align with your most authentic self, right? Some of you are also daydreaming about like reflecting almost and spending too much time thinking about, well, I wasted so much time with this or wasting so much time with that. Don't do that. You didn't waste time because you learned a very valuable lesson and you actually became stronger, wiser, more resilient because of it. Don't do that. Let's look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse. What do we got over here? The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So we have this self-beat-up energy going on with, well, I spent so much time doing X, Y, Z. Why did I do that? Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands. I should have just walked away and set boundaries sooner. I knew that wasn't aligned with me. Why did I stay in such a relationship where it wasn't emotionally fulfilling? I just thought it was such a strong dynamic with this individual, right? It's like that self-beat-up energy. And it's kind of like, now I know what's really meant for me because I healed all that codependency. I healed all that rejection, all that abandonment. You're looking back at it really confused why you didn't see it sooner. Don't sit and dwell in this. You saw it at the exact time you were meant to see it because you had to go through the entire experience to get to this place of the aha moment, the realization. You had to go through that process to have all the puzzle pieces to have that entire picture, to be able to see it for the lesson it was. You learned the lesson when you had all the pieces to see the lesson. So don't beat yourself up over it, you know? Don't beat yourself up. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to do you any good. You know? Let's look at the Ace of Wands. Because you already know you're aligning with your most authentic self. It's kind of like a catch-22. It's like you're reflecting and beating yourself up, but at the same time, you're still trying to practice self-care. You're still trying to call in the things that resonate with you. But that's almost going to neutralize your manifestation energy because you're flip-flopping from a low vibrational energy and a high vibrational energy all at once. You see what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about this, but you're feeling this. And your thoughts create your emotions, which create energy. So you're putting out this energy, but you're also putting out this energy. And it's just going to cancel each other out. Which is most likely what's delaying your new cycle, right? You have to pick one. I'd recommend the one that's positive. Emperor, yeah. Divine masculine energy. Yeah, so there's a focus on what do I want to create? What do I want to build? So you have your feminine energy, but here you are in your masculine energy. Like I said, there's this wanting to push forward, to create, to build, to call it in on your own. You need to be receptive to it. Your masculine energy is taking too much of the lead right now. Your feminine energy needs to be open to the things that the universe has in store. And that's what's going to create that very, very nice balance. Because you can still be in your masculine energy. Write those ideas, make that vision board, do all of that, but then sit back and visualize it. Allow your thoughts to create that reality because your thoughts are feminine energy. We manifest from thought and feminine. Tell me more about this Ace of... Okay, Judgment. They want me to go straight to Judgment. Okay. For Scorpio. I feel like this just represents you. If I had another Death card, it would probably come out. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. Okay, I love this. This is amazing. The Page of Swords is the honesty with oneself. It's realizing that, holy crap, you're realizing, connecting with your soul, because karma is judgment. It's a decision, it's a choice, but it's also the soul's call, right? Connecting with oneself on a very deep, intuitive, and intimate level that I don't need to sit in these negative thought processes. I don't need to sit here and be so critical of myself. Why do I do that? Because in turn, it's going to project into all my relationships and dynamics with other people, and I'm going to have this very critical, high caliber, uptight personality that's going to make it difficult for me to achieve my goals and call in my manifestations because I'm going to be sitting in this very tenacious masculine energy, right? You're seeing the reality of this inner conflict, this inner battle that's really rooted in the ego. And by having that clarity, you're having a new way of thinking, a new perspective on oneself, and it's going to help you raise your frequency and move forward very quickly. Let's see what these two down here are. Yep, because you're realizing that it was sabotaging your new cycle. Seven of Swords and the Fool. You were self-sabotaging your new cycle. But it was all because of this inner dialogue. And you see that now, so you're able to release it. Able to release it, because you're no longer going to be beating yourself up. You're no longer beating yourself up. I really like it. Very, very nice. Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I'm very excited for you. No more self-sabotaging. Balance out your feminine. If you want affirmations or if you want help balancing out masculine and feminine energy, I literally have a playlist on my channel that is just affirmations I listen to myself. I send it out to my clients. Just go ahead, check it out. It's open to the public. It's just other YouTubers and their affirmation videos to help you reframe and reprogram limiting beliefs into a more positive, abundant mindset. So it will help you with your manifestation. It will help you with scarcity mindset, imbalance, masculine, feminine, all that jazz. So I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you next time.